Welcome back to MtG Grinders. My name's David. We're here with Dragons of Tarkir set release, review in fact, and we're here with Lewis, Trent, and Tyler. The first card we're looking at in black is Acid Spewer Dragon for 1 black and 5. It's a 3/3 flying Death Touch with Megamorph for 2 black and 5. And when it's turned face up, put a +1/+1 counter on each other dragon creature you control. It's the same as the rest of them.
The more I think about it, I think this cycle is actually pretty decent. I'm starting to come around to it. I think this is one of the better ones.
I must admit, I'm not.
Yeah.
I just look at them and go.
Yeah, I think the fact that you have that option of playing it as a turn 3 play or a late game play makes it a lot stronger. And I think this is one of the better ones because it trades with any other dragon in combat except the ones with first strike.
It costs 7 to flip.
I just don't like it.
Well, you've
7.
You've been playing it as a 2/2 up until this, so.
7 mana.
Yeah, look, I think this cycle of dragons is going to play better than it looks.
Ambuscard Shaman for 1 black and 2. It's a 2/2. When it or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, that creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn, and it has dash for 1 black and 3. I like dash.
I like how this is kind of like a dash lord in a way, like it interacts well the more dash cards you have.
Yeah. Yep.
And you can dash this as a 4/4 for 4.
Anybody else?
It seems fine.
Yeah.
No comments all round from the grinders here. Moving on, Blood Chin Fanatic for 2 black and 1. It's a 3/3 Orc Warrior. For 1 black and 1, sacrifice another warrior creature. Target player loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the sacrifice creature's power. Some good, I reckon. In limited. Some good.
When evaluating cards for limited, you look at the vanilla test as it were, and okay, this is a 3/3 for 3.
Yeah.
I'm playing this almost all the time. And look, it's got upside.
It does stuff as well.
It's kind of sad it doesn't sacrifice itself, but there are enough random warriors out there that, in response to they kill spell to one of your other warriors, or.
Well, when we did white, we saw a whole bunch of warriors, didn't we?
Then you can say when you got just a bunch of warrior tokens, or whatever. Turn 6, you can just sacrifice all of the 6 mana and deal 3. Whatever, they're all 1/1s, and just have the warrior deck finished out again.
Speaking of other warriors, we've got Blood Chin Rager for 1 black and 1. It's a 2/2 human warrior. Whenever it attacks, each warrior creature you control can't be blocked this turn except by 2 or more creatures.
This goes back to what I said about the last card. You're going to play a 2/2 for 2 a lot of the time.
Yep.
And this does something.
To a certain extent, it's a win condition for that warrior deck.
Yeah.
Black-white warrior deck.
Like standard.
Sorry?
No. Yeah, look, if someone, the warrior deck does look pretty strong in limited. If you can pick up, the cards like this, all of the cards that affect all of the warriors, which there are quite a few, you can have a pretty powerful deck.
Yeah. Which is Glee. What an awesome picture. 1 black and 2. Instant. Target creature gets +3/+0 and gains lifelink until end of turn. Regenerated. I just can't get past that picture. He's got like a purple engraved.
See, it looks like something out of World of Warcraft. That weapon is a dead ringer for a few items out of World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that creature is supposed to be.
I was going to say, if it was a creature, what would be the creature type on that?
It's a Lurmgoyf.
Did you just make that up then?
No, I didn't.
Lurmgoyf.
Lurmgoyf. Is it Lurmgoyf? Lurmgoyf. Okay.
It's even got a name. It's got a name. Knee Cleaver.
Knee Cleaver.
Yeah, it looks like
someone from Colligan's clan.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do we like the card?
Yeah, I think that combination of effects is actually really powerful together. The fact that you don't lose your creature, it's going to trade up because of the +3 in combat, and you're just going to gain at least 3 life. I mean, this is a really good trick.
Yep. Coat with Venom, 1 black. Instant target creature gets +1/+2 and gains Death Touch, as opposed to Lightning.
Now there's a good combat trick.
Kill a dude.
Good limited combat trick.
Yeah,
Kill a dude. Presumably your guy's not going to die.
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, yeah. And you can, if you've got a lot of low power, high toughness creatures, this is really good with them.
And the artwork is dope too. The gold Silvergargoyle's Venom of the Swords.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
good, very nice.
Court Swift, 1 black and 2 enchantment. For 1 black and 1, exile 1 or more creature cards from your graveyard. Put an XX black zombie horror creature token onto the battlefield tapped, where X is twice the number of cards exiled this way. It's a good way to
Lose limited games.
lose the game. I was going to say reuse all those early mana dorks that whip decks are putting in the graveyard from their communes and things like
I
that.
cannot see this as standard.
Yeah, I was just going to say I agree with you. I don't really see the whip deck needing this card.
I can
Yeah.
see it in Dark Deal. This deck,
Yeah.
this card could be good in Dark Deal. It
I
could be.
don't think that many creatures.
Some of the iterations, the green black one plays a few.
Oh, I don't think it was a green black.
Yeah, it plays
That
like,
was the one in black.
okay, sure.
At least not into Dark Deal.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I've seen if you play Tasiga, Master of the Feast, Reaper of the Wilds, Gourmet Angler, so it's still like 14, 15 creatures. I suppose it's not that great with this. I don't mind this card. I wish it cost 2. If this card costs 2, then I'll be first picking it and playing and drafting it, like drafting around it. This card will be very nice. But yeah, it costs 3, so it's just like very hard to play and profit. Unless you were at 5, 6, 5, 4, it's actually if you drop this card like insane late game, you're on like the delve plan, or just fill in your graveyard with a bunch of crap plan, and this card's sweet. Play it, activate it, make a huge dude. Keep attacking with a huge dude. When you do a stalemate, that seems okay. But like I said, the fact you just can't play that card early. You can't. You just blanketing your turn 3, and it's not going to do anything till turn 7 to 8.
Yeah, I'm not high on that card. Like I can see the kind of player that would like it.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
that's not me.
Damnable Pact, 2 black and X sorcery. Target player draws X card and loses X life. Reminds me of Skeletal Scrying more than anything else, which to me wasn't brilliant. It's certainly no Necropotence. It's definitely not a Yawgmoth Will.
But it's also a fireball.
It can be, you can kill your opponent with it.
It's a scalable Signing Blood.
Slash fireball.
Slash well, Signing Blood is kind of like a shock, so.
So do we like it or not like it? Is it going to get constructed play?
Possibly.
It's the kind of card that sometimes does, but it more often than not doesn't.
This card could be awesome.
Could be anything.
Very, very limited spot. This card could be very good.
Yeah.
But generally, it reads, I'm not going to be very good.
The fact that it looked something like this is not Sphinx's Revelation.
Thanks, Lewis.
Yeah, what? Dude.
I'm going somewhere with this. Like, it's,
You should stop talking.
like Sphinx's Revelation, like ignoring the life gain aspect of the card. So like I mean like that kind of card, like Blue Sun Seraph as
And
well.
the
Like
instant. And
the instant, the fact that it's an instant, the fact that in your opponent's end step in your control deck or whatever, you're tapping out, you're casting it, or like leaving it up to counter spell, whatever. But you're casting a huge giant card draw spell. This is a sorcery.
Yep.
You're doing this on your main phase. You want to cast it for high enough that you can get a good amount of cards out of it.
I'd rather just.
What's high enough? What is high enough?
4.
Depends on the situation.
Yeah, I think like 3 plus. Like if you're paying 4 mana, then you get 2 cards, and that's like a read bonus.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
for 6.
Yeah, but if you do, I think from 5, paying 5 mana for 3 cards is fine.
Yeah, but you lose 5 life. You just can't do that.
So
You lose
for
3.
5 mana, you lose 3 life. And
Oh, sorry. That's me. Draw 5 cards.
Yeah. I think it would be good in the Obzon control decks.
I can see
Take a
what you
turn
mean.
off, draw a bunch of gas.
Yeah, like in the real late game, because you're not doing anything instant speed in that deck apart from Bob's on Charm. Like that just taps out every turn for Planeswalkers and Siege Rhinos and Hostility and stuff. That's the deck that I can see it fitting in the best.
I feel like
it's just rubbish.
I feel like at the moment I prefer for that effect. I prefer cards like Read the Bones.
I think you play those more, but I think some number of these, like right at the top of your curve, is good.
Maybe 1 to 2.
Yeah, to help you in the late game to draw more stuff.
Speaking of,
And
like,
speaking
apply-
of rival,
Yeah, it's applying pressure and then you're on 7. Okay, have 6 cards and attack you. Yeah.
Deadly Wanderings, 2 black and 3 enchantment. As long as you control exactly one creature, that creature gets +2/+0, has Death Touch and Lifelink.
I feel like this card should have been in Adversary Restored.
well, this kind of essentially wasn't.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Homicide looking.
So there was a sub theme in Adversary Restored.
Homicidal seclusions.
Yeah, Homicidal Seclusion. There was a sub theme in Adversary Restored about controlling exactly one creature.
My favorite. I loved Addison. Everyone's favorite.
It's a very unpopular limited format, but I didn't mind. I had some fun playing it, but I can see why people hated it.
So you're playing this in limited or not?
That's garbage.
I don't like having one creature and then having a gem that just can't give me that one creature. I feel like I'm losing.
And you know you're right. You say that, and then someone's going to drop this on turn 5, and then turn 6 they're going to play some Mad Dragon.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
haste
Yeah,
and attack you, gain a bunch of life, and kill you with it.
Deathbringer Regent, 2 black and 5 for a 5/6 dragon that flies. When Deathbringer Regent enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand and there are 5 or more other creatures on the battlefield, destroy all other creatures.
Yes, that's good.
I love this in draft. Like first picking this in draft. Like,
Yeah.
This
is something you want to play 7 mana for.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's your one creature to cast up.
Here's my-
You've just cast that enchantment.
Here's my Dragons of Tarkir Blast.
Yeah.
And no one was ever upset to cast it in Blast.
Not because it won every game.
Because it won every game. The 2 times I cast it, 2 or 3 times I cast it in Northland, I won.
Yeah.
Don't you worry, I won. Might have been the only piece of power in my deck, but every time I cast it, god damn it, I won that game.
So it's a 5/6 flyer for 7 that kills everything else on the board.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a 5/6 flyer. What do you have? Nothing. Okay.
I can see some awkward moments where there's just not enough creatures in the battlefield, and you really want the wrath effect.
Where there's
But generally knowing that
4 other creatures there and you just can't get the other one out.
generally
I can
knowing
also see moments where, where you play like a stupid 1 mana creature and then that in the same turn just to get the effect.
I was just going to say, generally knowing that this card is either in your hand or in your deck, you're going to play to either draw this or play this card, so you're always going to have that effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not many turn 7s where there's not fire.
There might be like a mad blowout where you go to like play this guy and the guy's like, okay, in response, kill your 1/1 spirit. You're like, oh well, that's
Or even
really
like
bad.
in response, sacrifice one of my creatures.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
I like this guy with the couple of blue creatures that draw your card when they die.
Yeah. Death Winds, 1 black and X. Target creature gets -X, next X till end of turn. It's an instant.
one of the best
Yeah.
Anderson restored removals.
Speaking of Hammerson Restored, yeah.
It's an
this guy-
uncommon.
It's great.
Wasn't it an uncommon?
No, it was a common.
It was a common.
Definitely common.
Maybe
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought it was a bit too good.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, they changed things around.
For limited, it was very
Yeah.
it was very solid. It was almost first pick when Anderson restored because it was removal.
And there was no
removal was kind
Yeah,
of
that
bad.
was like pure
like 3
yeah, like pure from reality, dude, and that was a good removal spell.
Yeah, look, I like this guy.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
pretty sweet.
Defeat 1 black and 1. Destroy target creature with power 2 or less.
I thought that guy had I thought that guy had a yabby arm. I seen it today and I thought that guy had a yabby arm. Okay?
We picking it in limited?
Yes.
I think this is a lot better in this format because of the face down creatures as well.
Yep.
Be careful targeting them off when they've got like 5 mana up. But
I love it. I think it's sweet. Like I said, the guy's got a yabby arm. It's great.
One of my favourite reprints.
You asked
Duress.
Tyler about this one.
1 black sorcery. Tyler. It's good.
Hot stuff.
I hated seeing this card reprinted.
I'm pretty happy to see this
I
back.
don't know how many times I played against Tyler playing mono black, and you suit up as control, and game 2, they go 4 Portsies and 4 duress. I kept 6 land against Tyler because I knew game 1 game 2 that he would duress me. He did duress me.
And you just wanted to show 6 lands?
Oh, look, I look like a complete fool, but I don't want to see this again.
I think it's
Well, it's back. Too bad.
I think it's going to be interesting when Theros Block rotates out and the 2/1 with discard spells are Duress and Despise.
Yeah.
That's cool. I do like that.
Dutiful Attendant, 1 black and 2 for a 1/2. Say warrior as well. When it dies, return another target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Good to exploit.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, this interacts well with a few of the other cards in the set, so
It's a warrior.
It's valid
It's going for it.
It's called warrior. Yeah.
Flatten, 1 black and 3. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. Instant stuff.
Very good stuff.
We like it.
Yeah.
Kill stuff.
Quality removal.
This normally costs 5, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Throttle.
Yeah, throttle. Yeah.
And lash of the whip.
Yep. That's cool.
Foul Renewal, 1 black and 3. Instant. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Target creature gets -X till end of turn, where X is the toughness of the card returned this way.
This card is really good.
It's a 2-for-1, straight up,
I think it's
Pretty
much.
Great design. It's a nice way to sort of tie into effects. It's a removal spell and a raised day.
I like how it's sort of killing bees.
Looks like they're coming out of the mouth. Like it's like
Yeah.
like
It's the dogs with the bees.
The noise.
Foul Tongue Invocation, 1 black and 2 instant. As an additional cost to cast Foul Tongue Invocation, you may reveal a dragon card from your hand. Target player sacrifices a creature. If you reveal the dragon card or control the dragon, you can also gain 4 life.
I'm going to start off by saying that in Innistrad Block, towards the end, I started playing Grixis Control, and there was a card in that set called Tribute to Hunger. That card was sick. Obviously, it said you gain life equal to the creature's toughness regardless of cost. I play Crackling Doom now. I have a very high opinion of Crackling Doom. This card is sick. I love the fact that I actually get to play this card. The fact that
Not just for limited, but also constructed.
Sorry, no, this is for constructed.
Yeah.
This is from a control aspect. I do not like the fact right now that Standard exploits this card by playing Hoarding Outburst. The single aspect of having Hoarding Outburst in the meta, along with Raise the Alarm and now Dragon Fodder, which we'll probably talk about later, just destroy this card. Outside of those cards, this card is sick. I just love Sacrifice. I love Edict's effects.
Yeah.
They're very, very strong. Being able to play this against green decks, so pretty much everything that I just said, playing it against every card that's not that, this card is just really, really good.
It's really awkward against like State of Wayfinder.
Yeah, okay,
Sorry.
State it's actually not bad against State of Wayfinder. If you're on the if you're on the play and just make them sacrifice a creature, then they have to have like bad follow up. Like I guess if they have Corsair, that's fine. But like it's better than playing a Corsair in the deck that you're playing this in, because you just always untap and you always have counter mana for the threat.
Yeah, this is great because it's an instant. The fact that just turn 3, whatever they've got out, you can just make them attack it.
Like State of Wayfinder is actually a very good contradiction to what I said. But outside of that, can't think of anything terrible. Like even like Elvish Mystic and stuff like that. It's not that bad because decks that are playing Elvish Mystic are playing it for a very good reason. And if you're slowing your opponent down, nothing wrong with that.
Even like Sylvan Characters getting less.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's getting a Sylvan Character is generally very good because they don't have a threat follow up that you care about. Like
and that 3 life isn't terrible.
no. Courses generally now against control decks have come to the point where it's actually not that relevant for green X decks to be ripping land off the top and gaining card advantage, because you get the information of the cards as they're actually coming, which allows you to suit up a lot better now, because control decks are now prepared for that, and obviously gets so much better with this release. So
Foul Tongue Shriek. 1 black, instant target opponent loses 1 life. Each attacking creature you control, you gain that much life. Is there a situation in Limited where you attack with like 8 guys, cast this?
just play it. What is it? Mighty Void.
Brutal Horde Chief.
Brutal Horde Chief. Just play that guy.
Look, in a really aggressive limited deck.
Obviously, I'm
This
talking
might be
perfect
one.
situation here.
Like, I can see this being played if you have like no other spells.
Yeah, this would be one of
Play like a bunch of stand step out cast and then
Yeah,
this
you just
guy.
play a million.
what's that X spell that makes all the 1/1 tokens?
Oh, yeah.
The white one that you can instant end of their turn.
There's-
Yeah,
Untap, attack, cast this.
Combo just broke standard.
God, I hope not.
Moving on, Grave Purge, 1 black and 2 instant. Put any number of target creature cards from your graveyard on top of your library and draw a card.
So reprint.
Yeah, this is back from
Couldn't remember because I don't think this card was ever good.
It was actually like it wasn't really in the tier 1 decks, but it was kind of like I never played this card.
Get a load of this guy. Okay.
I never played this card, but no, it was fine. It was fine in limited format.
Okay.
People were happy with it.
Really?
LSV spoke highly of this deck now.
I don't remember ever seeing any play.
I don't remember that card ever being good.
Hand of Slumgar, 1 black and 1 for a 2/1 Death Touch. And that's it. It's got Death Touch though.
Yeah, it's
That's
fun.
fun.
Yeah,
It looks
you're
pretty
playing
crazy.
this. Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. He's all blue, purple, and black.
Death Touch and Limited, some good.
Oh yeah.
People were playing Playgrats, so. The 1/1.
Typhoid rat.
Typhoid Rat, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hedonist Trove, 2 black and 5 enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, exile all cards from target opponent's graveyard. You may play land cards exiled with Hedonist Trove. You may cast non-land cards exiled with the Trove. You can't cast more than 1 spell each way this turn.
This card is terrible.
Yeah.
Even in Commander, this card is bad.
This card is so much worse because of Delve.
Yep.
Like the decks that are having big graveyards are exiling them themselves.
Mm.
So
I really want to see this card cost like 3. And even then, it doesn't see standard play because it doesn't matter what this card says. Like the text on this, what this is relevant to is not relevant to standard. But I say I want to see it cost like 3 or 4 or 5, but not even 5, like 3 or 4 for Commander.
Yeah.
Because this card will be really, really fun to play with in Commander.
yeah,
With the
I love
casting
the
cost.
text. It's great text.
But yeah, but like the issue is like it's great text, but you cannot play this card in any format and have fun with it. Like, you just can't because this card just
with the
Unless
casting
you
cost
have
as is.
fun not winning.
Yeah.
So some people have fun not just crushing their opponents mercilessly.
In my mind, it automatically went to Commander with that casting cost. And then I read the card and I'm like, actually, I can't do that much with it.
not for 7. Like I said, if this was for 3 or 4, this card would be sensational
Even
because you can build around it, you can play it, and you can get lots of value off it and have a great time.
Yeah.
Because you're just going to crush your opponent with their cards, and it's sensational. But
And who
there's
doesn't
so
like
many-
winning with their opponent's cards?
yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
There's so many 7-mana cards that you'd want to play instead of this in Commander.
Colligan Skirmisher, 1 black and 1 for a 2/2 with dash for 1 black and 2.
Everyone will play this
No.
because they have to.
And he's worried.
He's
It's
a
a
bear.
bear.
He's fine.
He's a black
He
bear.
dashes. He's a good bear.
Look at him, he's dashing.
He
He's
is dashing.
running across the plains.
That looks so stupid.
He could be running away from this guy. Marrying River Skeleton, 1 black and 1 for a 1/1 with Regenerate for 1 black. And Megamorph for 1 black and 3.
I like the callback to Marine River Prowler. Is that the name of the card? Yep. This is the
Still
same
sticking
guy.
around after over 1,000 years.
He's undead now.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's rad. What?
He's
Is this,
wearing the
is
same
this
clothes.
reassembling skeletons? Is it reassembling skeletons that has this similar effect? and similar
Drug
cost?
skeletons.
Drudge
Skeletons.
skeletons. Okay.
Has the same text except for Megamorphs. This is
Yeah, so this,
Yeah,
is, this
sure.
is a better Drudge.
Absolutely.
Um,
Looks rad. I like it.
yeah, Megamorph is pretty good in
You
this
think
card.
this is good? don't know how much I like it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm mostly just distracted by the art and flavour.
Yeah.
To make a good assessment.
Look, sometimes you're playing a slower limited deck and you need something like this to actually stay
Yeah.
alive.
This is definitely going in the control lists for sure.
Yeah.
Marsh Hulk for 2 black and 4. It's a 4/6 with Megamorph for 1 black and 6. He's a big dude.
Yeah, he's a big dude. He's got more. No Megamorph.
I mean, if you don't have dragons, you might play him.
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
Look, as I said about one of the earlier cards, that was just vanilla with Megamorph. Like in Dragons of Tarkir, Morph was just so good that you were playing cards just because they had Morph and they had nothing else exciting going.
It's like a bad bully lots of it.
Yeah.
It is a bad bully lots of it.
Yeah, you're gonna play this because it's got Megamorph.
Mind drop, 1 black and 2. Target player discards 2 cards.
It's fine.
It's a reprint.
It's fine. It's always the 2 forms that you want to play.
Yeah, mine rot's gonna be exactly what it was every other time. Maybe slightly worse.
I think I'm more of a fan of that. It's a sheep hole.
The way I like to play Mind Drop in Limited when I do play it is I like to cast it on like turn 5 where men only got 2 cards left.
That's when it's gas. That's when it's gas.
That's the only time I find that it's really good. Minister of Pain, 1 black and 2 for a 2/3 with Exploit. When it exploits creature, target creatures your opponent controls get -1/-1 till end of turn.
It's going to be strategically very strong.
Yeah.
But it looks a lot better than what I think it.
I think it's.
I don't think
it's
it'd
better
kill
than
that
what
many
it's
guys.
actually.
You think it's on the other side?
Yeah, look, a lot of the time you're playing your 3-mana 2/3, which if you ignore the text, this is a curve filler.
Okay.
That is really good against.
Do you want to play this or do you want to play a Morph? Or a Megamorph?
Depends on the Megamorph. Like this thing blocks your opponent's morphs, which is very good. The fact that it has an effect that sometimes you sideboard in game 2, and it's a main deckable card makes it a bit better because in those matchups it just becomes good.
There's lots of X1s.
Yeah. It's like against like decks that don't play X1s though. I feel like you use it as like a semi-combat trick where it's just
it's like
can be
post-combat.
But like
After they do bad blocks and stuff.
yeah, bad blocks is fire, but I mean if you lose your guy and then have to like sacrifice something else to kill their guy, and I suppose it's a catch-up mechanism, but it's just not that great.
So this is useful.
How do I even pronounce that?
It's
That's
a German
language
That's
card.
German.
You have a
Right. Does anybody know what the actual
I'm
card
sure
is?
it's the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
And it has-
this thing's
it has a
good.
dash for
Sorry guys, I've downloaded a pizza. It's a German version of the card.
Yeah.
That's right. This thing's actually pretty sweet.
So two
it's-
colors, 1 black, or Berserker.
Something Horde. I don't remember the name of the card, but it's something Horde. It's not Berserker. It's a 5/3 for 3, and it's in beginning your upkeep you lose 2 life, and it's got dash for 4.
The version I put here
Will
won't be in
correct.
German.
It's pretty solid. It looks good.
Yeah,
and it reads good, and like in limited, this thing you're just gonna windmill this because the 5/3 for 3 is so good. You're like you can't pass that kind of value.
And like
You can't.
in the late game, you're basically almost never losing that 2 life.
No, that's right.
You're just casting it for dash all
Yeah.
the time.
And it's always, and if you're ever on the defensive, it's probably always going to trade up. You're
Yeah.
casting 3 and you're getting that.
It's a decent top end for any like black aggro decks.
Yeah, it's a very good like trumpet
For-
blast
for
effect where it
standard.
actually just comes in for 5 anyway.
Quasi-sadist.
Sadist.
Sadist, sorry. 1 black and 1/3 with Exploit. When it exploits a creature, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life.
Yeah, this card would be good. In like sealed decks, this card would be good.
It'll be fine.
You can get that last 2 points of damage at the end. If you've got a lot of death triggers, you could drain 2 life and draw 2 cards or something like that.
Just like black-white tokens where you play like send, step out cards and stuff. Getting in for a bunch of damage with like so like 1, 2, maybe 3 damage with the 1/1 flyer, and then just be able to play this and gaining 2 life off an ability that a card you didn't even cast.
Yeah.
Just extra value. Yeah, this is one.
Rakshasha Gravecaller. For 1 black and 4, it's a 3/6 with exploit. When it exploits a creature, put 2. I'm just stretching it out because you're handing it.
Yeah, dude.
Put 2 black
Cool.
zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield.
Yeah, so this was my pick for the uncommons for the set.
Yep.
This was my favourite pick. This was the one, like I said, I only read most of the set today, and this was my favourite card of the set for uncommons for limited. It doesn't even matter about the fact that it has flavor, it's a great type and stuff. It's just awesome. This card is sick.
Yeah.
It's 7 power, 10 toughness. For sacrificing something that you probably don't even care about anymore.
Like, there's not many things you're going to sacrifice that are going to have be lower than a 2/2.
Yeah.
So most of the time you're only going to get like 1 2/2.
Yeah, but
Yeah, this
well,
is
no, not really. Like you sacrifice like a 1/3 or like a 1/5.
Yeah, but you're not going to have, there's not going to be that many things that are.
Sure.
So basically, for your 5 mana, you're
It's still
getting
good.
you're getting
7,
a lot
10.
of good options.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. You have options.
But that's your power and toughness.
On an empty board, this is a 5 mana modal card that either gives you 1/3/6 or 2 2/2s.
Yep.
And the more creatures you have on the battlefield, the more options you have. Like exploits a very great mechanic. Great to abuse. Great to exploit. I love exploit. There's so much gameplay to that mechanic.
Excellent. Reckless Imp for 1 black and 2. It's a 2/2 flyer. It can't block. It's got dash for 1 black and 1.
Is it like charging a collar down to wing or something? It looks like collar down.
He's reckless. He can do
They're
that.
like hanging out.
Being a bro, just catching all the red
Hopefully he's charging with color gun and not at color gun.
It looks like he's running at his wing. Like, it doesn't look like he's running away from it.
Yeah, you should run with him.
Are we playing it in
Keep
limited?
up with that thing.
Yeah, he's good. This
That's
is
like
a good
that's
aggressive
the
card,
Marvel do. They try and keep up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Which is really bad for the guys running on the ground trying to keep up with the dragons.
Yeah, like going over mountains and stuff. Yeah, this guy's fine. It's just like a window.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bad window.
decent aggressive card.
Okay, well, I don't know this card.
Oh, this is a
Can't block.
zombie lord.
So it's a 2 black and 2 other for a 4/3 zombie.
He can't block. Other zombie creatures you control get +1/+1. And something that
I don't remember the last of the.
Yeah,
It
like,
could be
may
really,
return-
really good depending on what
Oh,
it is.
May
you
return
may cast him from your graveyard if you pay
an
one more.
additional 1 more for each creature in the graveyard.
Ah, that's right.
yeah, so he just
Yeah.
shifts on that.
Yeah, I think that is that.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So, this is pretty cool.
Is there a zombie deck coming up?
Maybe not in standard. This could be if there could be zombies in the next block.
Could be
This is in the
zombies.
next block. My look at this card. My look at this card is, it's a zombie lord. That maybe 5 years down the track, or 5, 6 years down the track, there could be enough zombie cards in modern for this. Oh, this is just a random amount of time. Like I don't think this exists now, but in
20 years time, this card will be good. Right?
in modern, just like with Merfolk, with the abundance of lords, Merfolk just become this really strong deck. Like in modern, there could be a strong zombie deck a few years down the track with enough lords. And the fact that this does recur, this is a good late game card for that kind of deck.
Also, there's probably not going to be many zombies in battle for Zendikar.
Yeah, that'll be more like vampires.
Vampires is the main black
Yeah.
tribe.
Yeah.
Zendikar is a few zombies.
Blood
Yeah.
Guards.
Although-
the Blood Guards vampire.
Dragons of Tarkir will be legal with the block after Battle for Zendikar as well.
Okay.
So maybe
Do we get
Magic
origins in between that though?
which has a Liliana zombie kind of flavor to it. So
Yeah, I just don't think he's that good as a 4 mana 4/3 can't block.
Yeah, he's kind of
Yeah.
ordinary.
Self-inflicted wound. 1 black and 1 other. Sorcery targeted opponent sacrifices a green or white creature. If that player does, he or she loses 2 life.
decent sideboard attack.
This card.
Yeah.
Just like all the cards in this cycle.
Yeah, all the hate cards are absurdly good.
This is so good against Silver Carry too.
That's so good against green decks.
Well, yeah,
general.
in general, but like, this is like the bulk the bird card for Silver Carry.
Absolutely.
Shambling Goblin. 1 black for 1/1. It's a zombie. It's a zombie
He's
goblin.
great.
Looks like Golem.
He's brilliant.
When Shaolin Goblin dies, target creature and opponent controls get -1, -1 till end of turn.
I was super excited when I seen this. I have no idea where it goes, but it's great.
Yeah.
So
Festering
Festering
Goblin.
Festering
yeah.
Goblin was just the most frustrating card. Like,
Whoever did the picture for this
it's
is awesome.
absurd. Hey, raise the alarm. Thumbs up. Like, yeah, it's cool. I like it a
Actually,
lot.
yeah, that is a very good use for this card against like raise the alarm.
Yeah,
Fire.
token lists and stuff like this.
Yeah, block a token,
this
kill
will
the other token.
this will be attempted in standard. I do not think it will be successful in standard.
It's a zombie, you can play it with
It's very
just an executioner.
Oh baby, the tech is real.
It's got
Super Sig Icebreakers for 1 black and 2. It's a 2/3 zombie. When it enters the battlefield, it's played discards a card.
Very good for London. Very good. Automatic 1-for-1, and you're playing a decent creature with decent power and toughness level on the curve.
Yep.
Card's very good.
Sidisi Undead Visor. Vizier.
Vizier.
2 black and 3, 4/6.
Yeah, he's never watched Aladdin.
This is
Yeah.
You've never watched Aladdin?
No, I haven't watched it. I've watched snippets here and there.
You're terrible.
Unbelievable.
How can you people
I'm a
get
bad,
on this
I'm
guy?
a bad parent.
Yeah.
2 black and 3 for a
Get on your
4/6.
wife.
Legendary zombie Naga with Death Touch and Exploit.
What was that, sir? And
Naga.
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 Naga. Okay, and Naga.
Maul.
Okay.
Maul.
What was it?
Maul Mal. No.
No, Naga.
No.
It's
Alright.
never Naga.
I call them all.
It's Naga.
No,
Not Maul.
It's Naga.
Death Touch Exploit. It's getting late. Give me a break. When Sidisi exploits a creature, you may search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. It's a tutor. It's awesome.
I think this is cool. Yeah, it's sweet. Like I think the in standard, any decks that want to consider Liliana this will probably consider this above her.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And
Because it goes straight to your hand.
yeah, the simple fact that this says so it's like a 4/6 for 5 with exploit with a very powerful effect. But then in limited, it has hey look, I have Death Touch as well.
Yeah.
That just sells it.
Yeah, this,
Yeah.
this sounds amazing in limited.
Yeah, this guy's just
You
rock
play a
bomb.
giant
Yeah.
death touch creature and then go get your bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
You
exactly.
sacrifice your bloody
and in constructed, like you're sacrifice like your mid range deck, you're sacrificing some small thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, your
just a
Wayfinder,
token, Wayfinder.
Yeah.
And
Something that's already done its
it's-
job.
And
It's
you're
very
going to
gas.
go get your whip, your
Yeah, your whip.
whatever, your the card that's going to win you the game.
And you can always, if you've got nothing else, play this, sacrifice it, get whip, play whip, get
Bring
it
it
back,
back.
sacrifice it again, go
Yeah.
get something else.
That's the
Card is
Yeah.
very, very gas.
and yeah, like it's a gigantic death touch creature.
Yeah, it's
on
not
top
like
of all of that.
It's
Yeah,
not
just
like
a 5-mana 4/6 death
I was
touch.
gonna say, it's
Yeah.
not a 2/3, it's a 4/6. Like you're getting good value, great value.
Silumgar Assassin, 1 black and 1 for a 2/1. Human Assassin. Creatures with power and power greater than Silumgar Assassin's power can't block it. And it's got Megamorph. When it's turned face up, destroy target creature with power 3 or less an opponent controls.
I think that the costs on this card are cheap enough that it might get consideration.
For standard.
For standard, yeah. Like this kind of combination of effects is normally more expensive. So yeah, I don't necessarily think it's going to be in standard, but it's early enough on the curve that it might.
I just don't want to ever be playing aggressive black creatures in standard. Like,
Right
in this
now,
format.
I was
No,
gonna
yeah,
say,
no,
you can
I'm
do
saying-
that.
I'm saying,
You
yeah.
can
No,
do that.
no, in this standard format, current.
Yeah, I
I mean, I love playing Hatred and stuff like that. Those were the days.
I played a lot of aggressive black decks. But
Not at the moment.
yeah. It's a good thing you finished that sentence,
Yeah.
considering how long we've known you.
I'll slap the glasses off your face.
yeah, I just don't think it's a good enough.
I
I think it's pretty good modern.
I remember
Modern,
you've
yeah.
dealt enough
Yeah.
damage,
Yeah.
enough damage with Drelk's Messenger in the past. No,
Never played it.
no, okay. Just
Longer-
steamy.
Salonga Butcher, 1 black and 4 for a 3/3 with exploit. When it exploits a creature, target creature gets -3 till end of turn.
That's good.
Very strong.
It's very solid common for limited. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a djinn. He's a zombie.
Oh,
He doesn't have flying. Are you mad?
He's
Yeah.
black. He's fine. He
He's
gets
a, he's a zombie. So
Yeah, he's a zombie.
So,
He
so
can't
only
fly.
blue gins need flying, not black ones.
No.
What if they're black blue?
Living gins.
Uct Cobra. I'm going with that pronunciation. I'm going with Uct.
Ukad.
1 black and 3, 2/5, Death Touch Snake.
This thing's pretty cool. This
This
thing's
so
thing's
good.
gas.
Lots like freaking everything.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is very good.
he's so efficiently costed for what he does.
Yeah.
You're
super
gonna
good.
pick him. You're gonna play him.
He's super good. So resilient to removal. So resilient to combat. Yeah, he's great.
So,
Yeah.
so-
Sure, he doesn't provide a very good clock, but geez, in the decks that he's picked in, he will provide you with everything that you want.
I'm curious to hear from you guys. Like, where do you pick him in your first pack?
You could pick. I could pick one of him. I could pack one, pick one of him. I think he's very powerful.
I'm thinking. Obviously, it depends what's in the pack, but I'm
Yeah.
thinking about 4.
Outside of bombs, okay, this guy comes in really high. So like, okay, so you've got like your great rare dragon or your mythic,
Yeah.
you know, something a bomb.
Yeah.
This guy comes in right on. For me, this guy comes in right underneath. He doesn't commit you to a color. He provides you with very, very strong defense. Maybe not the best offense, but and he provides you with great defense, which sets you up for a very good game plan with that card in it.
Yeah, he does. He interacts well with a lot of the late game bombs you can pick because if you've got him in your deck, like they're going to be afraid to attack into you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You can play.
Yeah, and 5 toughness, like throttle or what's throttle called? Flatten doesn't kill him.
Yeah.
You actually have to have something that says, "I'm going to kill your creature."
Such as Ultimate Price for 1 black and 1 other. Instant destroy target monocolored creature.
I'd take this over.
Ultimate Price.
you didn't know.
Was reprinted.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's my article.
It's
Where have
that.
you read my article?
I haven't. I've been overseas, man. Give me a break.
What,
There's
you
no
know,
internet overseas?
Sorry?
There's no internet.
No, I didn't.
There is internet, though. You could have gone down to the internet.
Yeah, okay.
cafe.
I bought 2 new phones.
Just to
One-
read Tyler's article.
Alright, that's enough out of you. I'm trying to give a reason. You're shutting me down here.
This is really cool that it's back in standard.
Yes.
And it's amazing and limited.
Yeah.
2 mana kill one.
It doesn't seem that good in standard.
It's really cool to have access to the cards.
Actually, no, I lied. It seems really gas against green.
Yeah.
Really gas against green.
Smart against red white kills everyone in the red white deck. Sure, red dragon.
Yeah,
You got
okay.
no multi.
Yeah, no multicolored permanents. Okay, that's fine. Okay, ultimate price is gas.
Virulent Plague. 1 black and 2 enchantment. Creature tokens get -2/-2.
What is that? That's vicious. I'm gonna play this. This is great.
This is
This
a
is hoses.
Those army of tokens never happen.
Red, white.
Goblin Rabble Master.
Red,
It's
white.
just a 2/2 for 3 now with that card in the battlefield.
Doesn't this like legitimately just hose red, white?
Well, it's just.
It hoses their early game.
And looking at the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their early game.
Yeah.
And what else have they got? Stormbreath
Just
Dragon.
Dragon Dragons.
Yeah, a couple of dragons.
I think that
65
they can.
They've got a Grey Ogre,
I think they can play.
They got a great one.
Goblin Rabble Master, like with this out.
Oh, sure. So I see.
I think that the red white decks can adapt and play.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We've got a lot of options.
Oh,
in the
absolutely.
red white
Yeah.
deck.
This
It's become
this
really-
card's existence will cause some decks to change.
Yeah.
And they've also got like erase and a lot
Yes.
of advantage, and,
Yes.
which is just like almost main deck.
It's still.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Vulturous Aven. 1 black and 3 for a 2/3 flyer with exploit. When it exploits a creature, draw 2 cards and lose 2 life.
This is so good.
Oh,
Limited.
That's awesome.
This card is.
That's pretty good.
I've not seen this. This card is so good. Oh, I
Yes,
think
it
it's black or something. This card is awesome.
Well,
That card be more than a common.
I hear
That card should
there's
be
a set
uncommon.
review going online shortly that you'll be able to watch and see all the black cards.
I watched
Yeah.
the last one. There was a pretty attractive bloke in it.
Is his name Lewis?
No, it was like a little like face brown thing.
Oh,
yeah,
well, that's it.
Steve.
Yeah,
That
that's
was-
Steve.
that was
He
Steve
didn't say.
Tyler.
He didn't say much.
His name is Tyler, yeah.
That guy.
He's a good looking bloke.
Yeah, quite handsome.
Wandering Tomb Shell. 1 black and 3 for a 1/6 zombie turtle.
The
It's
flavor.
it's no fortress crab. It's no fortress crab.
This is
Meandering Tower
Meandering Tower Shell.
Yeah.
He's dead now.
No.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the Tumblr community was very, very sad and grief-stricken to find out that he's dead.
I loved Meandering Tower Shell. I actually played him and he was great for me unlimited.
Now you can play his.
No, it's not a fortress crab. I don't care.
So what are the best black cards that we've seen?
Ultimate Prize.
Ultimate Price.
Price is solid.
The 2-cost sacrifice green white creature.
Yep.
I like Sidisi.
Yeah,
Sidisi's gas.
Yeah, Sidisi and Ultimate Price sort of fit straight into
Yes.
creepy existing decks.
And the last bird that we just seen for limited, that
yeah.
card is gas as well. Vitreous Assassin, is it?
Vulturous Haven, yeah.
Vulturous Aiden. Sorry. Yeah, that thing's awesome.
Excellent. Well, that brings us to the end of black. We'll be back next with red.
Red.
Excellent. Thanks for watching.